I'm just saying. Fuck that cat.
Your cat.
No, these kids' cat. Every time she comes near me, I say, back up. She doesn't, but I do say that.
You know,
your life would be so different without me.
Different sometimes is a good thing.
In a negative way.
I said what I said. Different sometimes is a good thing.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Welcome to She Show Videos, where we're your hosts, Britany and Elizabeth. I remembered my name this time, so we're already doing better.
Before we get started, subscribe to our channel, check us out on all the socials, and find our podcast, She Show Videos, after dark.
This is warm. I've made some mistakes in my life.
I'm sorry that happened. I don't even know what we're talking about. Do we even know what we're talking about? Oh, you know what we should talk about? Okay.
Okay.
What are the odds?
Highly likely.
It's funny you said that. That someone could convince you to have another baby. You already answered. Highly likely. I think I heard 90%.
Who's the someone?
I don't know. What would have to happen? What are the sequence of events or the minimum requirements for you to have another baby, considering your geriatric age?
That seems hurtful when you put it like that, but
I didn't want you to leave that out. Yeah.
In pregnancy years, it would be considered a geriatric pregnancy.
I mean,
you are correct. Okay.
Several years into the thing.
You are correct. It would be a geriatric.
So tell me how would the dominoes need to align
First and foremost,
for you to have another child?
I don't want to sound like a gold digger, but they would have to have a lot of money. I need to be sucked and tucked after we're done with this, okay?
Okay. So it's not a 0 out of 10.
I'm saying, okay, this is a scenario.
Okay, paint the picture for me.
Paint the picture. Let's say tomorrow I go and meet a guy, and it's like Pretty Woman style. He was like, I need somebody to go on a date with me.
60-year-old white man with full white hair.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not saying no.
Picks you up in a limo with a dozen roses.
I'm not racist, okay? White, black, brown. I love them all. I have loved them all.
Baby fetish.
How much money we talking about?
Sounding.
How much?
You have loved them all. And I fit most of those boxes.
No.
Check, check, check.
Okay, so if some guy was like, hey, I need a date for this event, will you come with me? You fit the criteria.
So it has to actually be Pretty Woman style.
I mean, I can't just make a baby with a random stranger.
What if it's a guy you're dating? You're actually dating someone.
I'm talking to numbers 1 through
a few.
Something, okay?
1 through a few.
And none of them can convince me to have a kid.
Okay.
0.000%.
Okay. So the odds aren't great.
No.
So it's highly unlikely. Okay, so let me paint you a picture.
Okay.
Okay, you're 40.
So 10 years.
Yep. And you meet a man.
Okay.
Who you are in love with.
Okay.
He does not have any children.
Okay.
And he wants to make children of his own with you.
That checks out.
He wants to blend your families.
That does check out because I'm a 10 out of 10 and I'm 6'2" and he's tall.
He is.
We're about to make D1 athletes.
He's tall.
Okay.
He's 6'4".
Woo! Where you been hiding all my life, sir?
And he's a shadow daddy.
My God, my panties are dripping. If I wore panties, I wouldn't be dripping.
Not on this couch. It'll mix with the cat hair and make something weird. Like a paste, you know?
Get back to the story.
Okay, and he says he wants to have a baby with you. He wants to make a family, but
okay,
he's in the midst of some business thing, and it's going to be like 5 years. So you'll be 45 years old, but it's a deal breaker for him.
How much does he make currently?
Well, let's say he's opening his own business, so he could.
No, how much does he make currently?
Well, his family's wealthy. He has money.
How much does he make currently?
$250,000. So a lot, but not like millionaire money. But he's starting this business, and he could be a millionaire, or it could fail.
No, Jesus.
Then he becomes a millionaire. Can he come back at 46 and try to get the baby then?
No, he cannot. No. We make this baby now. So to me, you have to be established.
He's established. This is another business he's starting.
But he's not established enough to where, okay, you could be home with the kid and do all the things that I would require this time around.
I mean, I feel like he is, because if he makes $250 and considering what you make, you could still quit your job and be pretty good. You could be pretty good. Dion will be dead by then.
You're saying hurtful things.
I'm just saying.
You're saying hurtful things.
I think he'd still be good.
So, okay, this is the type of lifestyle I'm looking to lead. Like, have you seen
You could get 0% for a year. Okay, finance your second.
Okay, this is the thing. Have you seen these women on Instagram who are like soft girl lifestyle? My husband, like, we never cook. We always get the chef comes to our house. Like,
Damn.
That is what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for somebody to
have a baby with at 40 years
yes,
old. Okay.
Because at that point, I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm tired.
So, like, without a kid, those aren't your expectations. You're looking for just a regular shadow daddy.
Because at this point, one, I have to make sure I'm taken care of, my child's taken care of. I don't want to work, and I want somebody to cohabitate with and help. And if you're...
Check.
No, I've seen you raise your kids.
They're okay.
They're lucky to be alive.
They're thriving.
Oh, that was Mason that almost went down in the pool. But I think so did Miles.
Chris Taylor saved them both.
So are they
I
lucky
did marry
to be
a shadow daddy.
No. He's tired.
No.
So are you.
From being a shadow daddy for so long.
But no,
Violet has 2 broken knees. Okay.
I'm looking for a more comfortable lifestyle if I'm going round 2. And a comfortable lifestyle for me means...
You will have to have some suck and tuck afterwards, because you're going to be old and your body ain't bouncing back.
It's not going to bounce
back this last time? No. Me neither.
Also, I need... I need you to laugh less. I'm gonna need you to laugh.
I'm crying. See, I can skip over it. Oh God. Go ahead.
You crack yourself up, don't you?
I really do.
Are you crying? This bitch.
Okay.
What was I even saying?
If you're gonna have kids again, you have to have a more comfortable. Yeah. It has to be.
I'm living a soft. Yeah, I'm living a soft lifestyle. I'm gonna be a soccer mom. I'm not gonna have a minivan, but an SUV. I'm not gonna work.
That felt really personal.
Yours isn't even a minivan anymore. We're talking about it. It's on its last leg for the past 10 years.
Chris Taylor fixed the squeak in the door. It's like a new van.
But I'm living that soft mom life. I'm doing Pilates during the day while my kid's at like tummy time in Hudson. Then I'm picking my kid up, and then we're gonna do some stuff. Then I'm picking Brooklyn up. Then we're gonna make dinner. I don't mind being a stay-at-home mom, but I'm not worrying about money.
Okay. I'm not ever having kids. It doesn't matter who it is.
No.
Justin Timberlake could come to me and be like, make me a baby, and I would say,
he's got a DUI.
I will buy you a baby. I know. Okay. Who don't? But other than us.
I do not have a Dewey.
Both our baby daddies have Deweys.
I've made some mistakes in my time.
And I'm not one of them. Isn't that fucking
I didn't
crazy?
say that, you did. I did not say that, you did. Okay.
I'm not making babies. I more power to anyone who makes babies. You know, my aunt, my mom's friend that married my uncle, made twins, or got pregnant with twins, had a miscarriage, then had 2 more babies in her 40s. when her other kids were about to graduate high school.
That would be awful. But I already started late.
For a guy who had no money. She just loved him.
Love ain't enough.
You heard it here, folks.
Love ain't enough. For love, I'll marry. Well, I won't even say I'll marry.
You better be like deep in love.
I won't even say I'll marry you for love. But.
Yeah, because we'd be married already.
You're already married. This ain't Utah. This ain't Colorado.
It's Colorado. You can smoke weed and have multiple partners in Colorado. Why doesn't everybody live there?
I don't know if they can or not.
No, we're just lying. You're just making shit up.
Yeah.
Do you even know where Colorado is on a map?
Yeah, in the Rockies.
Could you pick it out in a map that didn't have mountains on it?
No! Oh my gosh. What do you think I am, Christopher Columbus?
He got lost!
Exactly! Exactly!
We're not making it through this whole night. I can already tell. So no more babies here. Okay? Unless Michael Strahan, you really want to have a baby.
He's got grown-up kids anyway. He doesn't want to make a baby.
Okay, what if his son wants to make a baby with you?
How old is his son?
Grown up.
He's grown up. I don't know. Does Michael Strahan's son have enough money? Because Michael Strahan was famous in like the 90s.
I'm sure, judging by Michael Strahan's persona, that he made some smart investments. Okay, real estate, things of that nature.
He's still working at Good Morning America. He doesn't seem
like he's struggling.
That's because he still has a job. I don't want a job.
And his good looks.
I know, that gap.
And that banging personality. I got this gap.
Bye, guys. You disgust me.
It's just a little gap. A sliver.
It's not a little gap.